Welcome back to another edition of We're Making a Bunch of Hydraulic Hoses again today. Billy's got me behind a little bit. I got to make a couple curlicues. And I got all my fittings organized. That's what I did, waiting for fittings. Waiting for hose this morning, we made all new fittings. So everything's going smooth. Smooth so far. I got a whole bunch of hose. But, quick update. It's looking glorious. That's where we started. So far, I've had one wrong fitting. So, yeah, we started here. We still have all those hooked up yet. So, that go. There's a couple. That won't be too bad, I guess, like 1 inch. But yeah, quick update. I got all these hoses are all made. A few more to hook up there. Those are laying right there. That's the current situation. And as you can tell, I've gotten started over here on this side, so not as much going on. Couple good 1 inchers there, but they're on the bottom, so we've got to wait for those. So take the top ones off first, stiff legs. Yep. Launch update. Still staying ahead a little bit. They're keeping me busy though. I'm running like crazy. Yeah, we're getting there. This was a busy corner. Busy. Well, we're going to get started on the cab mess, which is up into here. And it goes from here and splits out to each wing, and then goes up top into there. So, we got to fix this. But our issue is, here's the trick to it all, is that you do not want to hose that cab in that position. It's not in the run position. So you want to hold it with it spun around in the run position so that you aren't running it with all your hoses in a twist. Now a lot of the hoses will have swivels on them, but I still don't like to do it like that. Even when it comes to my heater, air conditioning lines, I always have the cab in the run position and I hook everything up. So when you're running it, nothing's in a bind. When you fold it up, it's just sitting there. So, as you can tell, these are all new hoses in here. The other side's all done. And we're going to get started there, which means that we got to fire this thing up and pull it ahead and flip the cab around. So that's why 24, the Jeff Gordon truck's fired up. And we'll get this thing pulled ahead. That's the idea. Update on our trash bin. Still lots of fittings, but that's all done. It's all new hoses. It's going to be a minute to do the rest of it. It looks professional grade. Welcome back. It is the end of the day. Everybody's heading home. But updates. So we got the sides pulled out. This is all new over here. Everything's new. And then we'll tear these apart. These all go in under the cab. And the other side is the same too. So they shoot through these sides. I pulled mine all the way out. So, like right here, pulled all the way out, and then what we'll do is we'll run all new hoses from here to here, and then from up under. See how we got some swivels on the 1 inchers? and then some of the others don't have no swivels. So what I said is, what if we cut everything? Those were all run solid up in there. I said, let's just cut whatever we want, and then when we take our sides out, you know what I mean? Like that green one's cut, and that green one goes to that green one. We're going to do all swivel fittings in here and have them all a junction all right here for everything. Just make it simple, and everything can move like it's supposed to, and it'll all be able to twist just a little bit. And that's the latest in here. So we cut the ones that we need to put swivels in, that where we knows where to put the junction at, and then we got to order some swivels, and like those two there, they run up to one right here. So we'll do all those. So, and we'll check that grease hose too, might be bad there. Change that out. So that's kind of the idea for tomorrow, is we're gonna redo all these coming into here, and then do that going up into there tomorrow. That's the goal. We'll see how far we get. Apologies for the wind, but that's going to be tomorrow, right there. So it's going to take a quick minute, but I don't think it'll be that bad. Those are pretty streamlined, straight hoses, so it's not going to be like these right here. These are the pipes, the fender's bent up a little bit, and therefore when you go to put these on, you're into the fender, you got to bend it up. It took some time with those. 1-inchers were fighting us, but not horrible bad. But up here, I think we'll be just fine. So I think we'll shoot for that tomorrow to try to get all this done. And then we got the boom to do. But that's gonna kind of what's going on. Not that exciting videos to see a whole chipper. I mean, obviously, we're redoing hydraulics on a whole new chipper, so it's gonna take a lot of time. And this is the bare side, the clean side. Not a lot going on over here. I mean, little bits and pieces here and there, but like Billy was starting to work on this over here, and then me and Brian were working on that up underneath there. So we'll get it straightened out. Taking us a little longer than we had hoped, but you can tell Billy's been marking stuff out already. He's getting prepared to start the disassembly process, and that's kind of, once we get this done over here, that'll be, if we can get that cab done, then we'll have that whole back done, and get this side will be kind of it for this side. But I mean, there's still plenty of work to be done. That's a lot of hoses right there. There is a lot of action going on there. A lot of action. A lot of male, 1/2 inch, JIC, 5/8, 10s, whatever you want to call them. So that's what's going to take us a while. It's not going to take us a whole long time, because like I said, I mean, they're pretty simple in there. But and the valve bank, I'm going to need some 1/4 inch stuff, and yeah, all this will get redone. It all jumps down into that pipe section. So you have a lot that goes to that pipe, and then all your spout controls, everything are over here. Spout fold, spout turn, deflect, all that runs from the valve bank all the way down up into there, and then up onto the spout. So that's kind of how that works. And then these pipes are run through here, and that junction jumps over to here. So we're getting started, but as you can tell. We've got a long ways to go, but I mean, once we get rolling, we're rolling good now. These are all feed reels, all what they call out feed, which are all these right here, and then those back there are called in feed. That's that's all your in feed. Those are all done. So in feed, out feed, and then your flail action here, which isn't that big of a deal. But yeah, we're getting there slowly. But we're getting a good system down now. It took us a minute. Right here was we dove in right here, and there's a lot going on right there. So that's about 130 foot of 3/4 hose. You can see all the new fittings. Every one of them fittings has a new Boss O-ring on it, and about there wasn't that much 1 inch. So, but yeah, we're gonna use up. We'll go through another at least 100 foot tomorrow. But this is the stuff. I mean, you have to fix this stuff. You know what I mean? Like, you can't. If you leave this in there, it's gonna blow. So you just need to change everything. You know, the stuff that was sitting in the sun's dry rotted. It's just cracking like crazy. That's what all these are. I mean, every little. It's just hose coating. It's junk. So we'll get there. It's going to take a quick minute though, and it's not going to be. You got to slow your roll down. That's one thing about turning the cab around, is you got to have it in the right position. Run position. It's the most important thing. Otherwise, while you're running it, your hoses are always tweaked. You don't want that. You want your hoses nice and smooth, rocking and rolling, like a boss. Everything we're doing is like a boss. That's the most important part. Just keep rolling. Catch you guys later tomorrow. We'll see what happens. And throughout the rest of the week, we're going to run and do some other work. Tomorrow running. Let's see. Maybe pick up a piece of equipment tomorrow. Thursday I got a doze. So tomorrow I need to really work on this. Good weather day, and go from there. We did some more stuff on the inside too, with some feed wheels, working on those again today. We had a quick break. What a day. Thanks for watching, everybody.